G, show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian, name ring.
And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
This is Irving on second. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. And the Buccaneer first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, here's Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 10.
Has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Dameon Pierce now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Texans with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Enough to Chubb to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's good for our Texans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Stroud off of play action. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look, third down coming. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Chubb will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go to him again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans make it 17-all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers send receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Got his target. It's Otten. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Quickly into the hands of Evans. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They send him left out of the slot. Irving on the inside give. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Motioning right is Wk2. 3rd and short, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out now come the Texans on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go play action with Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. Quick slant here to Kirk. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just one Texans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Cut by Collins on a slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Buccaneers, 34-yard
Only
line.
need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches.
demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back. Stay positive about the execution of that play, because at least he didn't go backwards.
It's down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Chubb again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motioning right is Wk2. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He'll look to throw it. Connects on the crosser. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here he is to throw. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And now surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Irving on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. That one is good! And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it! So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.